Hey everyone, welcome back to the Brandon Breeze GunTube channel. What are we talking about today? You see it right here. This is my Beretta 21A Bobcat in 22 long rifle, and check it out. Boom. We're gonna check for if there's any rounds. For the sticklers, it is completely clear and safe, and that little tip-up feature is one of the very cool features of this little tiny gun right here, right? So, tiny frame, big personality, meet the Beretta Bobcat. This thing is so much fun, and if you can shoot these little mouse guns, you can shoot any guns, right? The cool part about this is obviously that it's small, but especially with these wood grips, because they're a little bit thicker, and yes, I know I'm pointing it at myself, but it obviously has been cleared, and yeah. Anyway, so with these wood grips, it's nice and hefty. So for how small it is, you still get a very good grip on this thing. Obviously, you're missing your pinky, but 22 long rifle, you don't even really notice, right? And this is classic Beretta. This looks like a little tiny Beretta M9/92FS, etc. Very similar. Obviously, it has the mag release over here, which I prefer that much to the ones on the bottom in some of the other European style guns, right? But if you've been considering grabbing one of these, I would definitely do it. If I recall right, these have been made since 1984, and it's just such a fun plinker. And like I said, if you can shoot this little tiny gun, you can shoot any gun, right? And the trigger is actually quite fantastic. It does have a fairly long double action, but then if you cock the hammer back, you have a nice single action pull that Beretta is known for, right? Let's see, what else do we got? Is it cute? Yes. Is it capable? Absolutely. We're gonna roll in some shooting footage so you can check it out and see how it shoots. And this was at 10 yards just with some, I think, Remington 40 grain bulk pack ammo. So maybe not as accurate as some other guns, but check it out. Hey everyone, just wanted to take a moment and say thank you for watching. If you like my content, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button now. I noticed that about 80% plus of folks are not subscribed. If you like my reviews, go ahead and hit that subscribe now. Thank you. All right, welcome back everybody. So you saw in the range footage, and this is a long-term range review because I've had this particular firearm for several years, many years actually, and it is sometimes finicky, but what I've found, and I did bring some ammo into this room, but I won't have it anywhere near the firearm. So when you load up the magazine, you'll see right now that the round is kind of nosedived into the front. You got to really pay attention to that, because if you're just casually, pulling down and putting rounds in, that's exactly how it's going to wind up. If you want it to be dramatically more reliable, just make sure to pull up on the back of the cartridge and get your very first cartridge angled upwards like so, and that'll get it right into the feeding ramp. Anytime I do that, it seems to fire them all without any issues, right? But if you just do that and leave it to where it's flat, guess what's going to happen? It's just going to jam it right into the front of the magazine. So make sure that you take that one extra little step, and that'll get you a lot more reliability, right? So range report otherwise, these sights are absolutely tiny, and we're going to check it again because we're going to be probably pointing it at myself, but these sights are incredibly small, and you can see I put a little bit of white paint on this one. So especially for aging eyes, they're going to be a little bit tougher to see, right? But with that white on there, that definitely helped out quite a bit. And you saw, obviously, it's not the most accurate pistol in the world. I was shooting it kind of fast, right? Not super fast. I'm not Jerry Mitchellek or anything like that. The shooting was done at 10 yards, so that group was, smaller than the size of my hand. If you're putting them all right in here, those are going to be very fair hits, and you're going to have somebody, well, probably in a lot of pain, of course, as long as the 22 doesn't bounce off of them like everybody complains, right? But if somebody says, hey, yeah, I'll be really mad if you shot me with that gun, right? Well, show me which 22 you like to be shot with, because I'll tell you, I don't want to be shot with any of them, because it's not going to be good, right? Anyways, long time range report. Absolutely fantastic gun. That one little quirky thing with the ammo is about all I've got for you. Other than that, this thing just runs. Very easy to clean, very easy to take apart. I have another video for that if you want to check that out. But if you've been thinking about picking one of these up and you see it at your local gun store, do not hesitate. These often go for very reasonable prices and they're such a freaking blast to shoot. Anyways, if you like my content, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you.